Marvin Gaye wrote this classic piece in 1971. He was a Motown singer who wanted to write protest songs, but his manager wouldn't let him due to his record label's fear of losing popularity by making political statements in music. Motown singers were supposed to sing hits they were assigned that had been written by other people. Gaye had a brother who was in Vietnam, which deeply affected his view on the current state of America, which he refers to in the line, "Brother, brother, brother, there's far too many of you dying." In the late 60s and early 70s, anti-war protests became more and more common. Many of these were met with police brutality. In the lyric, "Picket lines and picket signs don't punish me with brutality," he talks about how these protests that were supposed to be peaceful often ended in violence. The Kent State shooting was one of the most extreme of these cases. President Nixon announced he planned to extend the Vietnam War to Cambodia in late April of 1970, which became the reason for the protest at Kent State University. The Ohio National Guard was on campus trying to break up the protest. The students refused, and the officers ended up opening fire on unarmed students, killing 4 and wounding 9. 2 of the students who died weren't even in the protest, they were just walking to class. Gaye was quoted saying, "My phone would ring, and it'd be Motown, wanting me to start working, and I'd say, 'Have you seen the paper today? Have you read about these kids that were killed at Kent State?' The murders at Kent State made me sick. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't stop crying." His manager, Berry Gordy, originally rejected the song and allegedly called it the worst song he's ever heard. Gaye refused to go back to the studio until What's Going On was released. It became an instant success and led to the release of an entire album with soulful, politically driven music that helped change the culture of Motown.